Hello beauties, Jamie Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup challenge. And in this challenge, it is called the full face using only eyeshadow challenge. And I am going to be using strictly eyeshadow palettes to do this challenge. So let's get started. I'm going to move the camera over here so you can see that literally all I have is brushes and eyeshadow palettes. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off, I am going to attempt to do some kind of foundation using eyeshadow. Okay, I actually think I'm going to go in with the Maddie Ziegler palette and going with Butterfly Kisses, I think it's called Butterfly Fantasy. This palette's also really dirty. We're going to do that instead because it's a bigger pan. So we're just going to go with that. Oh, this is going to take so much foundation, or not even foundation, powder. Eyeshadow. Oh no, ma'am. Oh, that's so light. It doesn't help that my skin is already dry and now I'm putting straight powders on it. I mean, I do have moisturizer on from this morning, but it's now 6 o'clock in the afternoon at night, so it's definitely gone. Yo, this is just gonna be a disaster. Do you see how white that is? Oh no. And just trying to cover as much as I can. Obviously, it's not going to cover much. It is just eyeshadow. Now, I'm sure if you did not have dry skin and your skin was like perfect with no blemishes or redness, this would work great. But I am not that person. My face is really dry, especially here. And I do have a blemish right there. This is going to look awful. I can already tell. But we're just gonna, maybe we can save it with bronzer because I look like a ghost. Like, look at the difference. Oh my. Like, look at the color difference. But that's the closest that we're gonna have to my shade. And I'm just gonna run this over my eyelids. Okay, so now that we look like a ghost, it is time to move on to the next thing. I'm just going to go in with bronzer because I look like a ghost right now. I'm just going to use this brush. And I don't know what I want to use. I planned on using the James Charles palette for like all of this, but the pans are so small because I have the mini. I think I'm going to go to the Maddie Ziegler palette. This isn't be a disaster. Can already tell. Very, very lightly. I think I'm going to dip into that shade Latte right there. Oh no. Let's see how this goes. Oh my. That is pigmented. I don't know if I'm going to save this. A little bit of forehead contour. Okay, that looks better on the forehead than it does on my cheeks. Still does not look very good. Kind of just going to bring it down my neck. Okay, do we see this? I don't see it working out. Let's go in. Just gonna go with a small brush. and go in with that first shade we used, Butterfly Fantasy, the one we used as a foundation color. Okay, that is better. That is a lot better. I'm gonna go in with this. And I don't normally nose contour, but we're gonna go in with Latte again. Y'all, this just keeps going wrong. Oh my gosh. Back in with the Saver brush. Oh, I wasn't telling y'all what brushes I was using. The one I used to apply my foundation, I don't even know where it went. I think it's just a random, I think it's Wet n Wild. Yeah, Wet n Wild's P50. And then this one is Wet n Wild P65. And then this, I don't know what the brand is. I think I got it in an Ipsy box. Okay. So, very little contour because it's just not working for me. So next we are going to go in and do blush. This will be a little easier, hopefully. But I'm going to go back to the Maddie Ziegler palette. I'm going to go in with Crush. It looks really red right here. But I think that's to be a pretty blush color. I'm going to go in with this one. It's from, says Shania B. I got it in an Ipsy as well. Hopefully this will be really bright. I don't know why this is not focusing. There we go. Okay, so that would be a pretty blush color, except it's just splotchy. Don't know why. Oh no. That is like, I look like a clown now, so I went from a ghost to a clown. I'm just gonna take my normal powder brush and try to blend that out. That was way too pink. So I want to do like a get ready with me one morning, but do a Q&A while I do it. I don't know if that's something y'all would be interested in. I just thought about finding questions online, or I might post on my Instagram. Y'all can go find me on there and just kind of answer questions while I'm getting ready, so y'all kind of get to know me more, because I haven't done a get to know me video. Okay, I think that's how we're gonna have to leave the blush. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with brows, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M158. It's like an angled brush, and then it has this spoolie. And I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. I actually used to do my brows with this when my hair was dark. I don't know how it's going to work now because my hair is no longer dark. Let's see. I think we're just going to go in with this one right here. It looks so dark. I'm scared. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyes. And I am just going to, I don't know what eye look I want to do. I think I'm going to go into the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette. I've not used it in a while. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe M456 to go in with this top shade right here. It's just like a mauve-y nude kind of shade. I'm going to pack that on my outer corner. So like I mentioned earlier, I want to do a Q&A for a video just so you can kind of get to know me more. Along with that one, I do want to do more challenges, kind of like this one. I plan on I went to the Dollar Tree today to get makeup, to do a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, but they did not have basically anything. Like, they had nothing. They had eyeshadows, that was about it. So I am going to go to the other Dollar Tree that is near me and see if that one, I didn't have time today to go to both, I only went to the one. So I'm going to go to the other one and see if maybe they have a bigger selection, so we can try to get a full face of Dollar Tree makeup. If you've noticed, I've been posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is kind of the schedule that I have myself on right now. I don't know how long it's going to last or what's going to happen, but next I'm going to go in with this darker shade and this Too Faced palette, and on the Morphe M152 brush, just like a small detail brush. I'm going to put that on the very, very outer corners of my eyes. Just like that. I've not used these palettes in so long because I've had them at the salon. Okay, so I have that laid in, and now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M433 brush. It just looks like this. And I'm just going to blend that darker shade out. It is looking a little patchy. I don't know if that's because I don't have any eye primer on or any kind of concealer underneath. But it is looking pretty patchy. Okay, and then I am now going to take a Morphe M506 brush, which is just like a small detail brush, and go into that first shade I used and put that on my lower lash line. Just to smoke it out just a little bit, nothing crazy. Oh no. I'm gonna go in with that first brush again. And there's actually a lighter kind of tan shade here, and I'm gonna just kind of clean up my under eyes with that. I'm a little scared. Kind of like a highlight, you see that? Just to clean those up a little bit, because some of that dark color transferred. Oh, I don't even want to know what I would look like with the picture that's on flash, like the flash on. Okay, so next I am going to go into the James Charles palette with this Morphe M124. And I'm going to go in with the shade up here. It's like a shimmery shade. It's hard to see on camera. I don't know why it's not focusing. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this little single eyeshadow that I got in a Ipsy box. It's really pretty. I'm going to try the brush, but I think I'm going to have to use my finger to apply this. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my finger. So we're just going to go in with that shade, and look how pretty it is. I'm just going to go back in with that original brush just to kind of, there's some glitter that fell out. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette. Oh, there's my puppy. with the Morphe 158, like the eyeliner brush. I'm gonna do just like a kind of like a wing using one of the really dark browns. I don't want to use black. Okay, so that's what we're working with. Oh, the puppy's back to visit. I'm gonna take the spoolie end of this and just try to coat my lashes with black mascara or black eyeshadow. I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm just gonna slightly dip it into the black in my James Charles palette. I don't want any fallout. This is a main mistake. Oh my goodness, my dog's gonna knock the camera over. Here, let's show you. Look how cute. I'll go play. Okay, so now that I have the dog put down, I'm going to move on to lips. I'm going to take the Morphe M410 and I'm going to use this kind of like mauve shade right there and try to put that on my lips. Oh, this dog. Okay, I did the lips, and now lastly I'm going to do highlighter. I realize I haven't done that yet. So I'm just going to go in with this brush right here. I don't know, it's a random one I got. Oh, my dog is playing. I am so sorry for that background noise. I'm just going to go into a shimmer shade out of the James Charles palette. That is the final look. So if you like videos like this and want to see more, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and click the little bell to get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!